What is up, my friends? It finished Liverpool 2, Ipswich Town 0 at Portman Road. We are back with our first player ratings of the new campaign. It is a pleasure to be back with you all, and thank you for joining me. If you do enjoy this video, don't forget, let us know your thoughts in the comment section. Maybe you agree, maybe you disagree with my scores. Drop a like on the video, and please do hit that subscribe button. I'm going to go through and give all the players, substitutes and the manager a score out of 10, asking you guys to let us know your thoughts if you agree or disagree, as I mentioned. And I want to say a quick thank you to our amazing sponsors as well. Summer is here and there's only one lawnmower that is fit for the job at hand, and that is, of course, the Lawnmower 5.0, part of the Performance Package 5.0 from our friends at Manscaped. You can get yourself 20% off and free shipping. That is 20% off and free shipping store-wide at manscaped.com, and I'm reliably informed there is a sale on at the minute. So get yourself over there, use our discount code at checkout or scan the QR code to get that 20% off and free shipping. Right, let's start off with the big man, Alisson Becker, back between the sticks. He had a very good game, albeit a quite enough game. Kept a clean sheet. That in itself has got to be worth a score of 7 of anybody's money. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, it is Mr. Trent Alexander-Arnold. I think he had a really good game. Grew into it more and more as it went on. I loved the substitution of him at 70 minutes as well, just because it keeps him fresh. He came back late, obviously, because of his exploits at the Euros. I think it was a masterstroke by SALAH to make those changes, rest them up. I think it was a very good game. Not really much to add. Good defensively, good going forward. Just a good game for Trent. So for me, I'm going to give him a score of 8 out of 10. Let me know in the comments if you agree or disagree with that one. Next up is our captain, Virgil van Dijk. Again, very good performance. It wasn't easy for the centre-backs today. Ipswich had some big physical players out there. Lots of aerial duels. And Virgil, as always, stood up to be counted. So, for our captain today, I'm going to give him a score of 7 out of 10. Let us know what you think of that one. Next up was his centre-back partner, somebody who we can say now was tactically substituted at half-time, not because of an injury. We did see the numbers on this, and apparently he only won 50% of his duels in the first half, which was enough for Arne Slot to say that isn't good enough. He brought Ibu on, and Ibu rewarded that with 75% duel success rate. So, Jarell Quansah will come again. I'm not trying to write this kid off by any stretch. I really rate him. He had a good pre-season, but I like the manager's tough stance. So we're giving Jarell today a score of 6 out of 10. We did still win, after all. Next up, Andy Robertson. It is an area of the pitch where some of us have concerns. Robbo has always been great for us, but he is getting to the latter part of his career, and I don't think Costas is ready to replace him. So a bit of pressure on Robbo wouldn't go astray. That being said, I thought it was a decent performance today by Andy Robertson. Little bit surprised he started. I thought maybe the manager would have stuck with Costas, giving the very good pre-season that Costas had. But that being said, we're going to give Robbo a score of 6 out of 10. Now, Ryan Gravenberch, who is the newly converted number 6 or deep-lying midfielder, and as that game went on, I thought he just got better and better and better. Second half ran the show along with Szoboszlai and McAllister in midfield. We did struggle to get a foot stamp on the game or foothold on the game early doors, but I really was impressed by Ryan Gravenberch today. It was a really good display. Pushing Mohamed Salah for me for man of the match, but we'll give him a score of 8 out of 10. Next up, Alexis McAllister. I love that image of Alexis, by the way. You very rarely see him angry. He's summoning his inner right there. And speaking of, did you see the old scrape marks down Dominic Szoboszlai's face? Somebody was a bit catty out there on the pitch, but Alexis McAllister, look, steady as she goes. A couple of little errors from me, a couple of tackles that I felt like he could have been a bit stronger in, but all in all, love Alexis, expecting a big season from him, and we'll give him a score today of 7 out of 10. Next up is Dominic Szoboszlai. The handsome factor has been multiplied here by me and him being on the screen at the same time. I mean, ladies, calm down. Okay, maybe it's just him, but a man can dream, right? So, Dominic Szoboszlai was stupendous, fantastic, fantabidozo, whatever your word is, mustard, mint, it was all brilliant. Lamb, you have to have been on the watch along to get that reference. He was brilliant today. Again, as the game went on, his influence grew and grew. Looks very comfortable in the system with Arne Slot. And like Ryan Gravenberch and Mohamed Salah had a very, very good game. So Dominic gets a score of 8 out of 10. Let me know below if you agree or disagree about that. Next up, the great man, the record breaker, Mohamed Salah. 9 Premier League campaigns, 9 opening day goals, 350 appearances, had an assist today as well as his goal. He can't do much more than that, can he? We love a shaved-headed Mo as well. I just don't have anything else to add. Just a really, really good game. Very impressive from Mo today and fully deserving of his man of the match accolade. We had a vote on the channel with 5,500 odd votes. You guys voted him your man of the match, and we have reacted by giving him a score of 9 out of 10. Next up is Lucho. A bit frustrating from Lucho today. Lots of good stuff. I love that he takes people on. He was unlucky with a couple of bobbles when he had opportunities to shoot, but it was a miss that, quite frankly, he shouldn't have missed. Let's be honest. There was a potential penalty shout, but whether you agree or disagree whether that was or wasn't, he should have scored, right? So, that being said, he does need to add a little bit more. He had 2 goals in pre-season in the last game against Sevilla. I hope he can put those finishing touches, because that's all he's missing right now for me, is sticking the ball in the back of the net a bit more. So today we'll give him a score of 7 out of 10. If he had taken that chance, certainly would have been a little bit higher than that. Next up is Diogo goals, the man who scored the opening goal of the campaign. And you know what I loved about it? He missed a header, a really good opportunity. He should have scored 90 seconds or a minute beforehand. Didn't faze him one bit. It was a beautiful assist from Mohamed Salah as well. Everything was timed to perfection. And Diogo does what he does in front of goal. Calm, slots it past the keeper. And we're 1-0 up. And Diogo's off the mark. Darwin, well, this is what you've got to live up to, mate. You've got to battle with Diogo for that starting position. Diogo right now has the shirt, and deservedly so. So we give him a score of 8 out of 10. Next up, Ibrahim Konate. Obviously brought on by Arne Slot at half-time. I have to say, every time I'm talking about the new manager, I'm finding I'm checking myself because I want to say Klopp. I'm so used to saying Klopp. Arne made the tough call at half-time, and it was so refreshing to see. He didn't think Kwanzaa was doing what he wanted it to, so he changed it. And that's why he gets the big bucks. That's why I'm so excited about him. And that was paid off because Ibrahim Konate came on, did very well. As we mentioned, 75% success rate in his duels. And a good performance, maybe giving him the shirt for the next game. So for Ibu, we're giving him a score of 8 out of 10. Let us know what you think below. Next up is Connor Bradley. Again, I love the timing of these substitutions. Both fullbacks went off at 70, meaning they're not going to be overplayed. More minutes rested in their legs. A good opportunity as well for Bradley and Costas. And I think Connor certainly took the opportunity when he came onto the pitch. I love Connor Bradley. You know that. He's a bundle of energy. Probably will feel unlucky he didn't score in his little cameo as well. So, nothing wrong with competition for places. That's going to push these guys to higher levels. And we certainly have that in the right back position with him and Trent. Hopefully we get Trent contract sorted and we can watch these two battle it out for that starting position. So, for Connor Bradley, we give him a score of 8 out of 10. Next up is the Greek Scouser, Kostas Tsimikas. Look, I'm not his biggest fan with regards to him being good enough overall, but I'll give him his credit when he came on today. Didn't really do too much wrong. Always gives you lots of energy, lots of attacking threat. And as I mentioned, I do love the timing of those changes by Arne. So we've given Mr. Tsimikas a score today of 7 out of 10. Gakpo, this one I struggled a bit with, to be honest. Not because I thought he was particularly one way or the other, but I always say to you guys, there's always one player in the player ratings that I'm not sure about with my score. So let me know what you guys think, but I'm going to give him a score of 7. You might think that's too high, you might think that's too low. Really, I'm looking forward to reading your thoughts on that one. And finally, for the first time as Liverpool manager, we get to give a score to Mr. Arne Slot. Look at him, magnificent man that he is. Couldn't have done much more today. Yes, we weren't brilliant in the first half, but it was all about making those changes, finding a way to break down that Ipswich team and getting us the opening day 3 points. He did that, so it's job done and job very well done. A clean sheet as well for Arne. Can't ask for too more than that. So we've given the gaffer an opening day score of 9 out of 10. and hopefully that is the first of many high scores for the gaffer moving forward. So that is it for our player ratings, my friends. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section. I will be back tonight at 8:45 as well for a late night agenda transfer news show. We'll have a podcast coming out later on as well, so don't forget to check your podcast platform of choice for the Anfield Agenda podcast. Massive love to our sponsors, Manscaped. 20% off and free shipping store-wide at manscaped.com with our discount code Anfield20. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, drop a like, and most importantly, let us know your thoughts. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.